up, everybody? Welcome. It is Friday. It is the Nerd Den. Welcome.
Nerd.
All hail Druidism. All hail Disciples. All hail you Druids out there. Druids is pretty good, right?
I approve.
Yeah, it's great.
I approve.
30 years, over 30 years of bullying and abusing Andrew, and I'm still not tired of it.
Yeah.
It makes me happy.
Drew is the light.
Yeah, Druid is the way. Does he pull the other one up first through the shirt? So KG was in KG posted something in chat.
This is brilliant.
Yeah, here we go. Andrew, this is for you, sir.
Wow.
Show the next picture so you can see his face.
I look damn good with long hair. I have to tell
fantastic.
Yeah, we're gonna make this a shirt. No, the funny thing is I woke up this morning and I actually I took a shot of Andrew's face last night, and I started thinking that it could be like a cool graphic. But KG blew it out of the water. So I think we have to change this into. I'm going to change this into an illustration, and we'll make it into a Druidism Disciple shirt.
Yeah, just like run a stamp filter on it and throw in some Zipatone and some graphic design elements, and it's done.
Yeah, man. Maybe we'll get Avery to do it because he would be better at making it look like weirdly religious.
It's already weirdly religious. Mission accomplished.
KG says all sale proceeds go to the Church of Druidism.
That's right.
Well, KG, you are a true colleague, a true friend, a true druid.
I watched some of KG stream today.
Oh yeah, you did. You texted me. How was it?
It was pretty cool. I'm like, I was like, wait, this game that looks like it might be pretty fun, man. You know, a zombie first-person shooter. And I was just like, this is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I subbed to KG's channel and ZNN.
Nice. Yeah, Undead Blocks is the shit. Everybody should go. Go sub.
Yeah, go check that out.
Undead Blocks is a great game.
I'm intrigued.
It's KG says it is fun, bro. Yeah, it's awesome.
Because I really like things like, Left 4 Dead. I love Left 4 Dead. I wish I had some people I could still play it with. Because I loved that game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems like a good game, man. That like Left 4 Dead. I mean, I haven't played that ever, but I remember people like really digging it.
It's fun, man. You get a group of people who will play together. It's pretty fun. You just need like 3 other people.
Oh yeah. All right, well, check this out. So we got some things tonight. So we have a few things we can talk about. I've got that auction ended, so we could play that game where you kind of guess the price. Because we have the price for that Conan piece and everything else.
Oh yeah.
And then Andrew, I know was wanted to talk about a few things. You picked up a haul yesterday.
I've got a couple of pages I could show for.
You got a couple of pages. All right, it's gonna be a good show tonight. All right, let's go. So
I feel like we still need to play a little bit of Andrew versus ChatGPT as well.
Andrew versus ChatGPT is the best thing ever.
Oh my gosh.
I think I'm also gonna up the stakes. I think after the show tonight, I'm gonna upgrade to ChatGPT 4 and just like get even more brain to battle Andrew.
And you need to take some recordings of Drew and transcribe them and feed them into ChatGPT and have it write like
in his style.
The scripture.
In scripture form. Yeah. The
holy text.
Holy shit! I'm gonna do that right.
The Druon.
Can we do that right now? Oh my god. Yeah, that's
holy
brilliant.
Druon.
Yeah. The Druon. The Drora.
Yeah, the holy Drora.
The Dribble.
Yeah.
You guys do realize that this is like Good Friday, which is super important.
And Andrew's Catholic.
Whatever, man. Last night was Passover. None of you motherfuckers seemed to care then.
Just remember, Drew died for your sins. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought Drew died when I got sick of his shit.
Too many peep shows.
Yeah, too many peeps.
Oh my gosh! Did you hear on the news they were talking about they found a cancer that was related to
If you say peeps,
certain
I'm
type
gonna die.
of peeps?
What?
Yes, a cancer that a certain type of peeps, like the color
the
dye
dye.
they used.
The dye that's in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is,
There's one of the dyes out there that causes cancer that's in food. Like most of Europe has banned it years ago, and America still lets you use it. And
I'm
most
sure
things,
you'll be fine, Andrew.
in most things that are dyed with red food coloring, it's bugs. It's a type of bug.
No, it's okay. I mean, for any type of cancer, it's just going to get fat, like stuck in the fat cells. So.
On Monday, customer advocacy nonprofit Consumer Report advised Americans that purple and pink peat marshmallow bunnies that are made with red dye number 3, which is known to cause cancer in animals, has been banned by the FDA from the use of cosmetics since 1990. But it's still around in peeps.
Was it red and purple?
Pink.
Pink. Purple and pink.
I've seen you eat purple and pink ones.
That's why I'm dying.
Is that what gave you the stroke?
It's like number 600.
No, I swear to God, I got to rewatch that live stream from that night because it was the next day I was in the hospital.
I'm sorry. It was probably me.
It was you. It was you guys.
It was probably me.
I really should look up. I really need to look up what it was. It was August 2nd.
Oh, that's rough. Ooh, what it sell for? $20.
Yeah, let's see. Well, Andrew, what do you think? Well, so this is the Conan the Barbarian number 178, John Buscema. Andrew, what do you think? What do you think it sells for?
KG said, "Don't worry, Andrew. You will rise in 3 days." Oh, we're all going to hell.
Notice Zach hasn't chimed in on any of this, so he's okay.
Yeah, he's
Zach's waiting for the Thunderbolt to strike you all because Zach spent all day at Good Friday services.
Yeah, I told my mother I wasn't going to church again this year. She says, "Why?" It's because I don't want to get struck by lightning. She should know that by now.
Like my hypocrisy only goes so far.
Yeah.
Also, Zach also has his arms filled with a very squirmy cat right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't take it personal. I'm trying to keep him from jumping on my keyboard.
That's the reason why my door is shut right now.
Yeah, well, when I do that, the cats start a chorus of plaintive meows outside, and I start getting all sad because they know how to play me.
A super soaker works wonders for that.
Yeah, I'm thinking raid, like roach killer.
On the kitties? That's a little twisted, dude.
No, I would never do that. I just toss them out a window.
There we go.
So
Much better.
what's your bet? What's your bet on the page,
$5,000.
Andrew?
It could easily be 10 or 20. 15.
11,500.
I'm saying 15.
If something's unpublished, does that make it worth more or less generally?
Usually less.
Usually less.
Usually less, but it's John Buscema, and he's not making it anymore. You know.
It's a
I'm gonna
complete
say
cover.
10K.
Let's see. 4,000. Wow, low.
Wow, that's really
not cool. Like, damn, dude, 4K. Look at how good that is.
that's criminally low.
He got pretty far on that before he abandoned it too.
Yeah. So that first 5K was actually fairly close, over
Yep.
but close.
Yep.
Look at
That's
that.
shocking.
God. He was
I
he was
literally
called the
would.
Michelangelo of comics.
Yeah, I literally would. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if it was at least 10, 15,000.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. If I knew it was going to go for that low, I mean, well, I couldn't have bid on it, but I could have dreamed about bidding on it.
Yeah.
All right. So this is not live data. So what do you think? What do we think this went for?
Holy crap!
What?
Oh, never mind.
What?
Sorry. Nothing.
What?
I thought I found the live stream that was before I went into the hospital, and it was all Todd centric.
8,000.
Andrew?
It's disgusting. I'd say 7. I'd go a little lower.
It was only
Glenn for
2
Blake.
days left at 1,000.
Yeah.
I'd say
well,
like 3,000.
3,000. Okay, let's see. I love Glenn Fabry's artwork.
Yeah.
Fucking
He's an
genius.
amazing painter. 6,000.
66.
Damn.
I said 7, so
Yeah.
Well,
still went over, but
look how detailed this thing is, man. Like,
Yeah, it's insane.
it's detailed but not detailed. He's just a genius. Like, that's all under that brown is underpainting.
Yeah.
So good.
His paintings have got to take a long time.
Yeah, dude. He works. Like, that's a work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, there's layers and layers of underpainting, and then there's some color pencil work in places on top, and like that all takes so much time.
Yeah, dude. He was grinding. But these were like, at the time, you know, these covers were getting play. Like, these things were getting hundreds of thousands of people buying it. So
Yes. Yeah, Preacher was
popular.
yeah, it was.
it got made into a TV series. So I mean,
Yeah.
which
Years
was
after-
actually really good.
Yeah, but it was years after the book was over.
Oh yeah.
But that book's going to stay in print for a long time. They're going
Oh yeah.
because every time once they all sell out, guess what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to print more of that book.
What about this cover?
Somewhere around 5 is what I'm going to guess.
Yeah. I'd say that too.
Wow.
7,200. Don't know why. God, look at the detail on that. Like,
Yeah.
you can actually see his pencil line in there. Do you see it?
Yeah.
And then with the hot dog in certain areas, he gets like thicker on the paint.
Yep.
He just really works it up. It's such a disgusting picture, man.
Yeah. It's a really developed drawing with just these thin layers slowly building it up, and then some thick, heavy spots. And then there's color pencil and some other stuff on top.
Yeah. Yeah, like that highlight on the cheek is just color pencil.
Yeah.
Right? Like that right there is just color pencil. Crazy, man. Oh, look at that eye. Like he's almost photorealistic. It's so strange.
It's hyper realism.
Yeah.
That's what I call it anyway. Where
Yeah.
it's super detailed, but yet a little exaggerated.
All right. What do you think?
Like it's in that 5,000-7,000 range is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, same here.
10.
Could be.
This one's cooler than the other two.
7,800. Yeah, look at that though. So dope.
I wouldn't be
Definitely.
shocked if these were all bought by the same person.
Probably. If I had it, I would do it. These are dope.
Yeah.
That one you could actually put on the wall. The other two, I don't put on the wall.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. It's really good. Like painting that dog's tongue would have been like, that's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, he has a good eye. Frank Frazetta, Lord of the Rings, preliminary sketch.
That could easily be
20,000, 14,000. 14,000 is
yeah,
what I'm
that could
guessing.
easily maybe even 10. I would say at least 10, but
$1.
All right, let's see.
6,600.
Wow.
6,600. Not bad.
No, it's not. For just a preliminary sketch, Yeah,
Now
that
there's a few that are about the same, right?
yeah,
So, what do you think for this
that
one?
could be another 5 to 10 grand. I mean,
That one actually looks a little bit more complete, doesn't it?
yeah.
I'd say 7,000. I'd say a little bit more than the other one.
Yeah, I'll say 6. But it's in that
601,
$7,001.
Huh?
$7,001.
Oh, lower.
Oh,
wow.
Damn. I mean,
That's
come on.
wild.
You're talking Lord of the Rings, probably next to Star Wars, probably the biggest book franchise out there.
Yep.
Movie franchise.
And Frank Frazetta.
And Frank Frazetta.
Yep. Now this one is a great sketch, but just know it's like it's kind of like a corner sketch.
Yeah. This is easily 5 grand though.
This would be so dope, dude. It'd be like put a fat white mat around it with a big frame. It'd be so sick.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 5,000.
I'm going to go lower. I'm going to go 2.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Did he sign it?
I mean, it's in a sketchbook, so no, probably.
That also could be a determining factor,
Maybe. You ready? Yeah.
Mhm.
3,600.
Yeah.
Wow, that's way low.
All right, we got this one. This one I think is a pretty cool one. This is Middle
3
Earth.
grand.
It's 2 good shots.
Yeah, I'll say 3.
And just to show you, this is like, I mean, that's just dope right there,
The master.
right? Like so loose, but like everything is there.
Mm-hmm.
Like barely any lines, but you know exactly what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how big is that?
It's a
Does it
sketchbook
say?
page.
It's like around
7.2 by 10, so a
Yeah.
little smaller than regular piece of paper. How much? What do you think it's going to be?
I'll say 3.
2 to 3. Yeah.
it's got 2 sketches though.
Yeah, but you're not going to crop one over the other,
5.
All right. Zach,
Obviously,
any guesses?
Dusty doesn't know shit about this, so
No,
don't
I
listen
don't,
to
but
him.
I'm a good guesser.
Let him guess. Let him play.
I defer to the experts on this.
Who's that?
Yeah, who's that?
Dusty doesn't even know who Frazetta is.
No, I don't.
You said Zach. You said Zach. Do you have any thoughts?
Fair enough. That was his thought. All right. Let's go.
Okay. Good man, Charlie.
4,800.
Wow.
Didn't we say don't listen to Dusty?
All right. We've got Dale Keown, Hulk. Look how good that still looks. Look at that, dude.
I've seen some other Dale Keown stuff go for crazy prices, and that is from his peak.
His covers go for a shit ton.
Yeah, but that could easily be a $5,000 page.
Yeah, I'm going to say they underbid on it. I'm going to say they went 4.
Possible.
Let's see. Oh, good job. 4,500.
Nice.
That's
So
pretty
we're-
awesome for a page,
So
man.
technically closer to you than me, but okay.
Yeah, but I went over.
That's an awesome page.
Are we doing Price of Right rules?
Yeah.
Ugh.
We got
That's
some
a great
Zipatone on
looking page.
there.
Yeah, Zip Tone.
They're fighting each other.
He used a lot of Zip Tone in that Hulk series, or his inker did.
Look at that. He's like changing and can't control it, and he smashes through a grocery store.
It's pretty
I hate
awesome.
it when that happens.
Happens all the time.
All the time.
Yep.
I'm going higher on this one only because that top panel's freaking fantastic. I'm going 7,000.
7.5.
We definitely need to play.
7501.
We definitely need to play Price is Right rules.
All right.
I mean, technically, that's the only rules you can play when guessing the price of something, right?
Yes.
There is no other game out there that does that.
Pretty much, yeah. All right, here we go. Wow.
Whoa!
Wow.
Damn.
Fucking Dusty did it again.
15 grand, dude.
The funny part is you don't win the art.
Incredibly rare opportunity to obtain a page. Oh, because it features Bruce Banner, the Gray Hulk, and the Green Hulk on the same page.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, had I known that, I would have.
This is
You
when they were
knew
in
it.
his
It's in the
head.
top panel.
It's when they were fighting in Banner's head before they all merged for Professor Hulk.
Right.
I remember now.
All right.
Yep.
This one's sick as fuck. This is Dale Keown putting all his energy into one panel and then saying, fuck, I have one more panel to go. Right.
That's Dale Keown?
Yeah, this is his Hulk.
Mhm.
See, that reminds me more of Gary Frank's Hulk, but yeah.
Yeah, this is I'm pretty sure was it Sabra? Yeah,
Yep.
Dale Keown, Mark Farmer.
Okay, there we go. God, look at those speed lines, dude. Mark Farmer.
Right? He got thick to thin on the fucking speed lines. I don't know how you do that. Like the skill with a quill pen or a brush.
Quill pen with a ruler, which is
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
You can do it now with certain felt tip pens, but back then, being Mark Farmer, he probably used a quill.
Mm-hmm. What do you think?
It's not a $15,000 page, but it's definitely.
I think it could be.
I'd put it close to 8.
I'm guessing 10.
10?
I'm going to say like 6 because it's not as cool as the last one.
Let's see.
Yeah, but it's got a hot babe in it. It's got Sabra up right there down the front.
Oh,
wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, there you go.
12K. Man. I mean, yeah, it's kind of rare. Like, it's almost a cover level. You know what I mean?
Because that one shot is so fucking money.
So Dale Keown and Joe Rubenstein.
Oh, wow.
Title pages usually go for more. And this is a title page.
Oh, Zipatone.
Yep, a lot of Zipatone, a lot of characters.
This is another one that could be 10, 15 grand.
Technically, you got a Hello Nurse right there in the end. Hello Nurse.
Joe Rubenstein is a really fantastic inker.
Yeah, he is.
Because that's one of the things you got to remember when you see this. Dale Keown has been erased. And everything you're seeing is Joe Rubenstein's interpretation of Dale Keown.
Right. I'm going to say 6,500.
Whoa, 6,000?
Yeah. There's not big splashy stuff. It's only Hulk's back. I as an artist, I actually value this page more than a splash page because of the technique and the zip tone. But having bought pages, the pages that I like and prefer to buy, like I don't give a shit if Spider-Man is on it. Like it doesn't.
Yeah, there's a lot of dialogue on this page, but there's also a lot of pretty art too.
Which is what I like. I like the dialogue. I like the pretty art. I like the close up of the face at the bottom. But that's not what traditional collectors want. They want Hulk versus Green Hulk versus,
Yeah.
So I think it's lower. I think it's somewhere between 4,500 and 6,500.
I'll say 7.
I'm gonna go 6,501.
I'm going to go $1.
It's already current bid over.
Oh, it's wrong.
Oh,
Oh,
9,600.
Okay.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to that. Whoops.
9,600, but it was lower than the other ones.
Yeah. It was almost to where I was originally wanting to say.
All right, so this is Pitt. This is Dale Keown at his peak with a melted body, talking to Bill Clinton in his pajamas.
That's got to be $10,000.
I mean, that's just gorgeous.
Yeah, that's not.
Did Dale Keown ink this himself?
I think he did. It's Nug and Futz.
Yeah, dude is just bananas that he can do all this himself. What do you think?
Splash page,
I'm
main
guessing,
character. I mean,
I'm guessing at least 10.
I'm going high. I'm going 13,000.
I think
And if it doesn't get it, somebody stole this.
Yeah, they got they made a good investment because they're gonna really make some money in a couple years.
it's
Especially-
super cool. I'm gonna say 14.
All right, let's see. 9.
Oh wow.
Wow, I was still over 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's so
can't-
good, man.
Dude, this person is going to make some money in 5 years off of this page. They're going to be able to sell it for 15, 20. Because Dale Keown's going to relaunch Pitt and do a new Pitt comic.
Yep, this is probably why this person sold it too. Selling to the hype, you know. It's so good.
It is. It's freaking insane.
Look at that. He's even got like a little white out around the edges to like get the.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so good, man. He's too good. All right, Andy Kubert and Bill Sienkiewicz.
That's two really fantastic artists together.
This is one of my all-time. There's few pages that really stick out in my life. This is one of them. There was another one for sale during this lot was one of them that I kind of wish I could get, but
Anything under $5,000 is gross. And this should be about a $10,000 page.
look at that.
But it's probably more like 5 or 6. I'm saying 5, although I feel like I'm lowballing it.
Mm.
I love the fact that he like added this taupey, almost like this taupey-like design to Bishop right here. And for whatever, I don't know why, but this panel I've never forgotten. I don't know why. I think that might be because like the Kuberts use this shot a lot.
Yeah, they do.
But it's in this one specifically is just in my head, man.
Yeah, the lines across the bridge of the nose, that's a Kubert staple,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we think this is?
I hate to say it, I think this is an affordable Crazy Uncle Bill page.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm going probably 450, 4,500.
I'll guess 5.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Nice.
Andrew kind of got it.
Yeah, you did.
Well, no, I still went over, but I think the people buying it and bidding on it had the same thought.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be an affordable Crazy Uncle Bill page.
Look how he captured. I love how, he captured grayscale without doing grayscale.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Like he added some taupey stuff, like just like kind of lined it out.
I wonder if you can see that in the printed page or if that's all black in the printed page.
Well, no, you can see it. I mean, well, you can look at it. Like, look at that. Like, that's kind of what it looks like. It looks like a fade.
No, I'm betting the printed page. It's much. You add colors on top of that, and you're not going to see any of that. You're not going to see any of that variation.
No, you're true. You're right. It's probably way darker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, man.
So what makes certain pages worth more than others? If say it's the same artist.
If let's say it's a landmark scene to the character. You know, a big money shot of a popular character from a popular issue.
Having images, clear images of a main character makes a page worth more.
Yeah.
Having the scene depicted something important, is important. Like, this doesn't have any important things happening. There's nothing really happening here, but there's a really good image of Storm at the top. There's a really good image of Bishop, full body Bishop. There's close-ups of the two main characters. Significant images, close-up images. Overall, there's an aesthetic to the page that's definitely Kubert, definitely Crazy Uncle Bill. You can look at this and know exactly who did the art, but there's nothing really happening in the page, So, I mean, there's a lot of positives, and there's things that would turn away an investor in it.
Yeah.
Then there's somebody out there who this is their most favorite issue ever printed, and they would love to pay as much as possible to own this page.
Yeah. But let's say it was like the first page that Bishop appeared on.
Right.
That'd be worth way more.
Yeah.
Yep.
So even different pages from the same
Book.
issue can have radically different prices.
Radically
Oh
different.
yes. Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Yep. All right.
This is a Jay Lee, probably just a pin-up, so it's not a story page. It's just an illustration. It is two main characters. They're full body images. It's gorgeous. This is Jay Lee. You can hands down see that from a distance. An art collector would look at this and know immediately who the artist was and love it.
Yeah.
It's a pinup.
There is some staining at the top of the page, which I think would take away from it, but it's still a gorgeous looking piece of paper, gorgeous looking piece of art.
Yeah.
I'm going to go medium on this. I'm going to go 450 again, 4,500, because I don't think it's going to crack any huge box office numbers here. It's a really pretty illustration, but I don't think it's not story page,
Mm-hmm.
I think if it was a story page of these two characters, it would go for a lot higher.
Yeah.
But X-Men Chronicles, I don't even think that was part of the Age of Apocalypse storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah. I'll say 350.
3,500.
Yeah. 3,500.
Okay.
Dusty, you want to take a shot?
I have no idea.
If I had $10,000 to spend, I would buy it. Oh, there you go. All right.
7,800. Maybe
More
just
than I
because the clarity of the images and the giant Wolverine by Jay Lee.
Yeah.
And see, that's not even the most memorable part of that version of that character.
Right.
Do you remember what was the most memorable part of that character?
Well, yeah, he didn't have a hand.
He was missing a hand. His other hand, he didn't have a hand. It was just a stump.
Mhm.
And at one point in the story, his claws pop out of the
I
stump.
hated that so much.
Yeah, but that was
He would
something
still have
unique.
his claws. The claws don't store in his hand; they store in his forearm.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it made sense, but that was a significant thing about this character.
I didn't bid on this. I'm really sorry. I really, really kind of wanted to bid on this.
What is it, like 2,000 or 3,000?
I have no idea. We're about to find out.
Well, it was at $1,250 when he last looked at it. So
That is
Look at this.
if I had $10,000 to spend, I would bid on this.
Jose Luis Garcia Lopez is proof positive that skill does not equate to rich and famous popularity.
Yeah.
He is one of the most skilled comic illustrators to ever live. It's just looks so freaking it's just perfect.
And you ask anybody buying current Marvel or DC comics, they have no clue who he is.
No.
Yeah. But this is the kind of page if we had deep pockets, we would pay.
Plus it's a cover, and I'm fairly certain it's signed down at the bottom.
Yeah, it's signed, and it's one of the best covers because it's just like just dynamic as shit.
Yep.
So what do you
This
guys
has
think?
to be where Jim Lee got Zealot from.
Probably. What do you think?
By the way, her name is Dart, and the
Yeah.
guy in the background's name is Blackjack.
10,000. Anything lower is
See, this is the thing. I think
Criminal.
he's
It's
not
criminal.
popular. He's popular, but he's not like Jim Lee popular. I'm gonna go.
And he's still around too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 4,500.
I'm going a little higher than that. I'm going 5,000.
It is a cover and it has all the pieces, so it might be high. It might be around 5. but-
6.
If it goes for less than 5, I'm going to kick
I'll say
Todd's
6.
ass for not bidding on it because he could have won it. Because he's loaded with money.
Yeah, I'm just I stashed it in my bathtub. I have so much of it.
You know,
all right.
you should do what I do. Take over the world. Start your own religion.
Woo! So it's respectable, 7,200.
Respectable.
Like I said, if I'd had 10,000, I'd bid on it.
But it's amazing that this cover is still worth less than that pit page.
It's also yeah.
It's beautiful though. It's a beautiful, beautiful page.
Oh, Cosmic Odyssey #1.
It's Mike Mignola, so there's a certain amount of cachet there,
But it's not
Yeah.
Hellboy.
but it's not Hellboy, but it is a
Is that
landmark series in his career.
That's Metron.
Yep, and it's not a major character.
Yep.
No, exactly.
And-
It could
One of
still
them-
easily be a $3,000 or $4,000 page.
Well, you know,
I'm thinking somebody wants to take advantage of getting a very inexpensive Mike Mignola page.
Mignola.
I'm
Yeah.
saying 2,000.
Two-
And if it's any more than that, I'd be shocked.
I'm going to go.
Shocked,
I'm going
I
to go
say.
high. I could be way overshooting again.
All right, let's see. 2,400.
24, right in the middle, almost right in the middle.
Yep.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's see.
But it got that high because it's Mike Mignola.
Now, who's on this page? I can't see it very well. Zoom in.
So this is Metron, and then you've got a full cast.
Oh yeah,
Dark Side. You got
the All-Father.
You got
Dawn.
Bug. You got Orion.
Yeah, Martian Manhunter.
You can see people in the background, but they're blocked by Martian Manhunter.
And you
Who,
got-
by the way, is an alien.
Right. And
Yeah,
And then you got Superman. You got Superman here.
this could be a $4,000 or $5,000 page.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'll lowball and say 4.
Yeah, I'll go 401. $4,001.
$4,002.
I'm gonna say 7,500. Because it's got Superman and Darkseid.
Yeah.
in it. Oh shit.
Holy fuck, that's a steal,
Wow.
That's a steal. That's an absolute steal.
dude.
That's
Dude.
crazy.
You buy that page and you hold on to it for 10 years. You're going to make some
$2,800 for that page. That's insane.
Yeah, if you're young enough, you pay that for that. And you hold on. You wait for Mike Mignola to die, and you're making a lot of money.
All right. We got Mike
The
Mignola.
word balloons are killing this one. The word
Yeah,
balloons are killing it.
Those paste up word balloons, man, that were like stickers that they cut
Yeah.
out. Yeah, dude, those do not age well on anything. On some books, some pages they even peel and fall off.
Now, Doctor Strange is still very popular.
Yeah.
This graphic novel is like,
Oh, it's really good.
yeah.
4,000.
4,001. I think it's going to go for a little bit more than that.
See, just say 4,002 just to.
4,002.
Oh, 5,000. Still, I mean, it's amazing how his older work doesn't even compare to Hellboy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Still very respectable money.
$5,880.
Those
Huh?
word balloons are terrible. Like how
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're yellowing and
It's
whatnot.
it's
So
the
distracting.
way the paper aged because those were glued on.
Yeah, usually the art that they drew on was Bristol board, but the words that they pasted were like regular pieces of white paper. They weren't like it wasn't like Bristol paper. It was
No,
regular paper.
and
And
some some are like regular paper and glued on. Sometimes you come across ones where it's like a sticker. It's like
Yep.
a label paper. They
And those
cut
are
out.
those are usually a lot thicker.
Yeah.
Though
it-
that didn't
and some it's right on the page. It was penciled, sent to the letterer. He lettered it, then the inker inked it,
yeah.
or the inker inked around, where the word balloons go.
All right, this one is a loving tribute to Jack Kirby Monsters,
That could be $5,000-$6,000 just
and
because
it's 5 by
it's
7
Hellboy.
inches.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's small.
and it could still be $5,000 because it's
Yeah.
Hellboy.
It's
And
got
it's got the
Hellboy.
word Kirby. It's got the word Kirby on it.
Yeah, but
I'm
this
gonna
is
say 5.
this is later. Mike Mignola. I'm not the biggest fan of the later stuff. I mean, it's fantastic. It's still great, but it's not the stuff I like. I like the Cosmic Oddity stuff. Cosmic Odyssey, not Oddity.
You're the Cosmic Oddity, sir.
I am a Cosmic Oddity.
Druism.
That's right.
Druism.
I'm gonna go. What did you say, Avery? Because
I said
thinking low.
5 because it's Hellboy, and it is his modern stuff, and a lot of his, like I've seen a it was like a napkin drawing or something by him go for that much.
Yeah. I'm gonna say a little bit more. No, a little bit less. 3,000.
Okay.
2,200 is hitting me in the head. But
Oh, you were
Yeah.
on a point.
3 was closer.
Wow.
All right.
4,100.
That's a lot for a very small drawing.
What's up,
Yeah.
Willie D? Willie's here for the Druid ceremony.
It's at the end. We're gonna pass around the wine.
Yeah, we're giving Andrew a night of reflection because he had a 12 bout battle with the AI last night.
And guess who's still standing?
False gods shall not pass.
Oh,
I mean, technically, it's still standing. It's helping millions of people. You're on one stream, sir.
okay, this one could be 10.
So this is Hellboy illustration for H.P. Lovecraft Festival original art.
I think the only thing that would go more is if he painted the damn thing. You know,
I mean, that is. Just
I'm going
fucking
higher. I'm
good.
going
Look how
1250.
gorgeous that shit is. He really likes H.P. Lovecraft, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. Lovecraft influences all.
Oh
three.
wait, scroll down again. What was the date?
2008.
08. Holy crap!
Yeah, this
It's
could
a
easily be a 10.
15-year-old piece of art. You know.
Yeah. This really could be yeah, because that's the older way he drew Hellboy's hat.
Yeah,
face.
and a little more detailed, a little more detail on the.
That's
on the
that's
pieces.
easily a 10,000.
I'm gonna go 12.5.
Yeah,
Yep.
Dusty, you want to take a shot?
12,501.
9,900.
Well, Avery, you're over still, but 10
I
was
know.
close. 10 was very close.
Damn close.
I give it to Avery. That's pretty close. All right, Hellboy page, Wake the Devil, number 5, page number 6. This is why
Early Hellboy.
Early
This is
Hellboy.
good stuff.
This is why Mike Mignola is a genius. Look how clean this is.
But Hellboy is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
This is not a Hellboy issue or a scene. This is Abe Sapien and what's his name? The Humongous or what's his name?
the homunculus.
Yeah, what was his name?
I don't know. No, he's not in. He's not on this page. The homunculus isn't on this page.
That's not him at the top getting impaled?
no.
Because he's wearing a
No, that's
Jetpack.
one of the agents.
Yeah, it's one of the agents.
okay. Oh, I guess right there it says Clark. That's not what wasn't the homunculus's name.
Yeah.
I just want to point out, one of the things I love about Mignola is that all his pages. I don't know if you noticed, this is super deep nerd shit, but he doesn't draw to the crop line. He only draws to the safe space. He draws to the safe line. Isn't that cool? Like he always has padding on all of his pages because he only draws them to the safe line. Like the crop lines are way out here.
Yeah. This one's also lettered on the page.
Yep.
It's a nice Abe Sapien page.
It really is.
I'm
What do
not
you
a big Abe Sapien fan. I think
I'll
Hellboy is still a
lowball
better
it.
character.
I'll lowball it with 5.
I'd go a little bit lower. I'd say 3.5.
I'll say 3 then.
I can't imagine anything in the 3s, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
I'm saying I'll stay at 5.
No, I mean I don't want to color your
Dude.
thing by 3.
No, I'm just
Cosmic
saying.
Odyssey page with Superman Darkseid went for $28.80.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This doesn't have Hellboy in it.
that's true. All right. 3,840.
Nice.
What did we say? I don't even remember.
You said 3,200 or something like that.
3,500.
35,
3,500.
Yeah.
All right, so this page I actually was kind of close to thinking about bidding on, even though sometimes it's just fun to bid, even though you're not going to win because you can't actually win. But this is a George Perez, Dick Giordano. I love this page.
This is a classic story within words. He's done this many, many, many times. George Perez.
Was the whole book in words?
No. This is just the intro page.
Yeah, we are
the title page is what it is.
A title.
We are gathered here today.
Today.
No main characters.
Signed
But,
by George Perez, who is no longer with us.
No longer with us, yeah. Teen Titans page. He is very popular for his contribution to Teen Titans.
Yes. One of the absolute best artists for a teen book.
That's just a gorgeous page, to be honest with you.
Gorgeous.
There's so much goodness about it.
I know.
3,000 though, because
I'm 3,200. But I'd pay 5 for it myself.
I don't think it's one of those things only artists are going to appreciate what he did, because it's not a cool shot of Starfire. A lot of collectors may not look at that and really understand how beautiful that is.
Yeah. One of the things, George Perez was well known for group shots.
Yes.
He doing group things. This was another thing he was really good at. Great anatomy, great storytelling, very small amount of space, and he makes it work. Yeah. Every single one of these panels is from a different point of view. There's not a single straight on. It's every single one is a little bit different.
There's not a modern comic artist at Marvel or DC, well, maybe DC, but barely, that could actually even touch this.
Yeah, those words would take a current Marvel artist 6 pages to draw. They couldn't do it in 1 page.
All right, let's see what the price is. Ready?
I don't remember what I said.
Doesn't matter. $960.
Holy shit! Somebody.
$960, dude. Oh,
that's disrespect. That's disrespect.
That.
Look at this, dude. It's a full story. It's just it doesn't have any famous characters in it. But look how gorgeous this is.
And I felt like I was lowballing it like 3,000 or whatever I said.
This page influenced the movie Frozen. And somebody got it for pennies.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure that was what inspired Frozen.
The older sister, the younger sister, running through the house.
Todd, are your daughters fans of Frozen?
Yeah. Eva still runs
They're
around.
Girls. Give me a break. They're girls.
My youngest still runs around with Frozen crap on.
Avery?
I've never seen it, so I don't get the appeal.
It's okay.
That's all right. We will enjoy it.
It's okay.
We don't need you to see it to enjoy it.
Andrew loves it.
It's
Andrew,
okay.
The song, Andrew.
All I know is that the first time I saw it, I thought it was okay. After the 50th time I saw it, I woke up in the snowy tundra covered in blood with a knife, and I didn't know where I was or how I got there.
All right, 2 questions. First, what were you smoking?
Brainwashing? No. Okay.
B,
No.
B,
You tried. You tried.
Is there a reward?
Huh?
Is there a reward
For what?
for whatever it is you did?
I don't know.
All right. Sorry, I hate to say it, but the only question that you need to ask in regard to Frozen, and the answer is always Anna. Just trust me.
All right, I'll keep that in mind if I
Yeah.
ever get into an argument with an 8-year-old girl. Although I doubt that's going to happen.
Get in my van.
Every time you have an argument with Andrew, you're secretly having an argument with an 8-year-old girl.
Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, Andrew's arguments with 8-year-old girls sounds a lot like his arguments with AI.
Guys, I'm a little bit more mature than that, at least 15. Okay.
Oh, okay.
13 to 15. I can relate.
Anyway,
He knows the words to the song, all of them.
it is true.
How many people here have had their family voyeuristically record them singing "Let It Go" and sent it into the it was like the good. It's not the Good Time Show. It's Good Morning America or something, because they were having a contest.
Maybe they just wanted to get you out of the house.
Needless to say, I did not win. Thank
And
God.
on a watch list.
And on a watch list.
Definitely on a watch list.
Look how gorgeous that Spider-Man is.
It is. It's pretty good.
Yeah, but that's a hokey looking Daredevil.
That
Willie D says, I need that video.
It's out there. It's out there.
It should be released for the for the ministry.
All right, Don Romita Jr.
Drawing two of his most famous collaborations, but not our favorite versions.
And
'Cause
now
that's probably Ben Reilly, Spider-Man.
I guess I don't even know.
So yeah,
I'm not sure.
I go 3,000,
3,500.
maybe less, to be honest with you.
Yeah, 335.
Yeah.
3120.
Oh,
Good guess.
Still,
Also interesting that kind of like Mignola. I mean, he went out of the bounds a little bit over here for the crop, but everything is kind of right on, just drawn straight up right into the safe area. I like that. I like how the panel stops for the bushes. That's cool.
well, see, I would have, if this was me drawing that panel, how he broke the border at the bottom, I would also have broken the border. Go back up. I'm talking about a panel and you're scrolling past it. Where the shots are going out of the screen, I would have broken the border
there too
at the shots as well to make it look like they continued past the border.
Oh yeah, like brought those shots continually out. Yeah.
I wouldn't have drawn the lines further. I just would have removed the border to make it look like they continued. You know.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, if you're gonna break the border on multiple spots, why
Right.
not? You know.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
That's why I'm a better artist.
Mark Silvestri, Joe Rubinstein. You've got
All the-
Dazzler, Storm, Wolverine.
All the druids out there noticed that nobody disagreed with me.
That's right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Look how good that anatomy is on that. He must have used a model for that.
Hey, can I ask you something about Dazzler?
Mm-hmm.
Did she? As I understand it, she basically was created as sort of back in the '70s as a way for Marvel to hook into the disco craze, and they spent the next 20, 30 years trying to figure out what to do with her. Would that be a fair assessment, or no?
She has actually changed over the years. She became like an 80s pop princess at one point. In her most recent version, she's been like a punk rocker. So her style and her character design has changed a lot. Like this is Olivia Newton-John 80s costume, where when she originally appeared, it was disco. So she's been a very changing character. But you're right; they really haven't done anything with her. She actually became an agent of Shield for a while, and it was an interesting storyline.
I bet.
What do you think?
4,000.
I'm gonna go 5.
Mark Silvestri.
Yeah, but it's got a really great picture of Dazzler in there. I mean,
Yeah, I know. I
all
love
boobs
it.
and boobs and butt.
Side boob and booty.
Yeah, yeah.
1980s flat booties. Supermodel flat booties.
$4,080, 4,080 bucks.
Nice, got it.
Well,
Yeah, kind of nailed it.
Nailed it.
Another Mark Silvestri, Dan Green.
This is from Inferno.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You got action.
You got action, but you don't have. These are the Marauders.
Yeah.
And
Well, you got Rogue and Psylocke.
Full body, but they're tiny.
Yeah. Oh, and then you got Psylocke's face with her powers being used. It's a great looking page. I would buy it over that last one in a heartbeat, but
probably around 3,000.
Yeah, I'd probably spend the same amount of money. Around 4,000 is what I would say.
Look how much detail there is in that, man.
I know.
So good.
And that's almost
Dan Green, like, I know he was kind of like a sloppy inker, but man, he just knew. I think he was like, Silvestri missed an opportunity to keep Dan Green on throughout the Image years. I always got the feeling that he hated the way Dan Green inked him. I mean, this is just me and my own personal daydream, right? But
Avery, did you say 3,000?
Yes.
It was already at 3,400. So.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, 5.
I'm gonna go 5,001.
5,002.
5. Dusty gets it. 5,200.
Yes. Nice.
5,280. Look how, but the composition's just perfect in it.
Oh yeah,
so good. It's just every panel has action too. So
it's what you would consider a complete story page.
Yes.
You know.
This is Avery's favorite page: the mailbox eating the dude.
Yeah, and the fire hydrant beating the dog.
How funny that we were talking about this, and then the page, like out of all the millions of pages that could be
the next day,
like you, it just that's just universal something or other, because that's just weird. Like
I love this page. It's got Colossus. It's got Sabretooth.
Yeah, it's got everybody.
No, that's Whirlwind. That's
Riptide.
Riptide. I forget the Marauders' names except for Sabretooth.
Yeah. Look at the inks, dude. Like there's some quick, flashy lines with a quill pen, and then like these weird brush inks that just like slap it together, but it works.
Oh yeah.
God, I wish I had that skill.
And those brushy speed lines.
Yeah, right. And they're not even like they're not even like straight.
No. But they give the emotion and the movement.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I always got the impression that Silvestri hated Dan Green's inks, but I think because he went more to like a Jim Lee style. But yeah. I don't know, dude. Like I think Dan Green was his.
The thing is, though, that Jim Lee style of inking is Scott Williams, and Scott Williams wasn't the man for inking at that point. That style had not been established.
Right.
This sort of 70s era and 80s era style was.
Yeah.
Vertigo, I forgot that other dude's name.
Scalp Hunter.
Uh-huh. It's got some key villains for the issue. This could be a $5,000-$6,000 page.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm gonna go slightly lower and say 4.
I'm probably overshooting it, but I'll say 5.
There's a lot about it that's nice.
Yeah, there's a lot. I love the gags on it.
Yeah.
But there's no major X-Men prominent big time, even though Storm and Colossus are both on it.
Yeah, but it does have what's her name? Booty. Vertigo Booty. No, that's Scalp Hunter.
Booty.
That's Scalp Hunter.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Vertigo Booty goes a long way.
Oh wait, yeah, there's Havoc and Psylocke and Harpoon.
Yep.
Up here.
Yep. Dude.
I think it's so funny, that first panel. The guy standing there sees the guy with his arm caught in the mailbox, and he's debating, should I really mail this letter?
Yeah. Inferno had a lot of silly gags like that.
He's like, do I really need to send off my child support check?
Yeah.
Do I really need to do it today?
Look at this guy. No living. 5 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we think?
5. I'm saying 5.
I said 4. And we don't care what Dusty thinks.
45.60.
Right in the middle.
Yeah,
Damn.
We don't care. We always care about what Dusty thinks.
He's not even paying attention. I saw him looking at his other screen.
Thank you.
Ooh, Master Mold.
Now this is the height of Silvestri X Uncanny X-Men.
Yeah, this is right. This is an issue not far after Inferno.
Yeah. This is the height of Uncanny X-Men, in my opinion. You got Storm, you got Longshot.
Or is it right before Inferno?
No, this was after.
After. I have the issue because on the cover, Master Mold's colored real weird.
Yeah. You got Colossus.
Storm. Dude, look how awesome that little Storm figure is.
Right?
It's so
Look-
little.
Look at the last panel. You got a little Colossus, and look, it's just empty lines for smoke, but you know there's a foot there and there's like a foot here. I got to get better at this kind of thing because there's nothing there. Like they're not even drawing it. You know what I mean? It's just suggested, but it works so well. What do you think?
Again, to me, this is a $5,000-$6,000 page, maybe more.
Yeah.
But who knows what someone actually paid for it? I'm going to say 5 again. I don't care. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Fuck it.
Saying 3,500.
For Mark Silvestri, Uncanny X-Men.
There's only one panel that actually stands out to me, and that's the close-up of Storm's face.
How much you saying,
You
Andrew?
know, 3,500.
Okay. Let's see.
Very similar to the last page.
What a deal.
Yeah,
3,500
I
deal.
know.
7,200.
I was right. I got it even though I was short.
Yeah, it's getting This is like some classic shit.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so this one I'm gonna get. This is the height. This is the Peak Silvestri Peak Silvestri X Wolverine, right?
Yeah, dude.
So Wolverine was the series he did after Uncanny X-Men.
Yeah, when Jim Lee was on X-Men.
Yeah, and this was him tying his shit down basically.
So you've got Sabretooth, Wolverine, and Cable.
Yeah.
There's
On the
missing word balloons.
But look how dynamic
Oh,
that
that's
is.
right.
I mean,
That word. See, that's what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
those word balloons would fall off.
like,
So
look
that-
how dynamic that is though, like with the 3 bodies bent. He's like bent out like backwards like that. Oh my god. Look at this. And you can tell like they're starting to this is when those guys were starting to be like they started to what they learned. This is actually really interesting stuff. What they learned because they were getting more popular and they were starting to sell their artwork, right? And what they learned is that collectors and fans would pay more money for a page what they called an anchor image. So there's they started putting at least one image on the page that would be like the one they put their kind of time into to really like kind of get the money shot. Well, it was called money shot. So this is the money shot up here. You've got Wolverine fighting Sabretooth in kind of like a big panel, right? And you can see like it's inked kind of tight, like nice and a little tighter than like say like this other stuff, right? Like down here it's inked way looser. Like adds way looser than this one up here, because this one up here is going to sell the page and give them more money, right? Both the inker and the artist, right? The inker and the penciler.
Yep.
So
Because some
kind of
pages went to the inker, some pages went to the artist.
yeah. So pretty dope. What do you think?
I'm gonna say 10.
Oh yeah, 7,000 was the current. Yeah, that could easily. Yeah, 10.5.
I'm gonna say 12.5. Anything, Dusty? Or are you taking a pass?
No, but I will say that missing speech bubble's really ugly. Like a
Yeah,
seven
that
star.
does hurt. That
Yeah.
does hurt it. It's
Yeah, and to be true, like a lot of the dealers that sell these pages, they have so many pages, they don't take care of them. Like you'll see these pages like this, like just stacked in bins, and you're like, what are you doing? Like, put it in a sleeve or something. Just people are just idiots. 10,200.
I was over.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Stelfree's Marvel Illustrated swimsuit issue She-Hulk cover preliminary art.
Okay, what's the size of that?
Well, let's see. But here's a close up. You remember this, of course you do.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Never realized that was a dinosaur down there.
It printed way better than it looks here.
Well, this is the preliminary.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
the
preliminary.
final was
This is-
painted.
This is
So
final
that's
was
the
painted.
prelim.
Yeah, this is prelim.
$2,000.
10 by 13.
$2,000. Oh yeah, dude, that's a lot of work for a prelim.
Yeah,
What you said, $2,000?
Yeah.
Okay. Andrew, what do you think?
2001. Because I think he's nailing that.
Let's see.
What does preliminary mean in this context?
The sketch.
Got
This
it.
is the rough. This is what he did to say, hey, this is my idea.
Yeah, he did this, and he probably sent this to the editor to get approval for the final.
And then he did a much more developed version.
Yeah, he's a really good painter.
But it looks a lot exactly like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, or a lot more polished.
polished. Yeah, $4,440.
Wow, I can't believe I lowballed it that much.
Yeah.
It is a really good prelim.
Dude, it's amazing.
Yeah, and that was his coming out party too. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
That's
that's when
when put him on
Brian
the
started
map.
that's when Brian started getting popular.
You know what's really sad is he used to live here in Jacksonville, and had an
Did he
appearance. Yeah, and he had an
Brian
appearance.
Stelfree's lived in Jacksonville.
Yes,
When?
back when we were in high school.
Oh, okay.
Because he had an appearance at Zeno's, and somebody was telling me about it, and I'm like, I don't even know who that guy is. Whatever, yeah. We could have met him, but we didn't.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good
next time I see him, I'll lie and say that we met in Jacksonville.
I don't know if he actually lived here, but he was making an appearance here.
Oh, okay.
So
Mike Zach. One of the greatest stories ever.
Which one?
This is the Craven's Last Hunt.
It's
Now
a
it's-
page from Craven's Last Hunt, but it's not of Craven or Spider-Man.
Right.
So
all right, I got something to share with you, Todd.
Okay, hold on.
It's-
Andrew's gonna-
I'll say
Andrew's gonna
3.
throw that's the final.
That's the final version. Very, very, very similar to that layout sketch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to the point where even the background looks exactly the same.
She-Hulk's looking badass.
Yeah. All right, back to you.
When they were doing swimsuit issues for comic books.
It was a magazine.
Yeah.
yeah,
What do we think?
3. Could be off. It could be way higher, but it's not.
Okay,
Craven.
the artist in me looks at that first panel is just blown away by that.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's just
Look at that dry brush fade for the
I
speed lines.
yeah, I know. I can't look at it from the perspective as an artist.
No, you're right.
I
You're
have
right.
to look at it from the perspective of a fanboy collector with a lot of money.
Yep.
So I would say 3.
I'd say 3.5.
Yeah, that's good too.
4,920.
Wow.
Mm.
It's a popular book.
Oh yeah, it's a.
Here's another one.
Oh, dude, that top panel.
I know, right? Look at the lighting on those two characters.
Yeah, that's so good.
Look at that. Ah, damn! Look how good that is. He jumps on the car. What was I before? Jesus.
That's a great story page too.
It really
Yeah,
is.
yeah. It's probably in a similar ballpark between 4 and 6. I'll say 4.
4?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 3.5 again.
5,880.
Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. I got one more here. Look how good this is. This very next page, isn't it? This is page 13.
Yeah.
7. So not the very next page, but look at this. Look at that body. He's twisted up.
Jeez.
Look at that.
It's fantastic.
Look at the lighting, man.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's been taken care of. It looks like it was drawn yesterday.
Mhm. It's a real good forgery.
Yeah. What do you think?
I mean, based on the other pages, I like this one the most. I'd probably go even more and say 6,000.
5.5.
Which, if it goes less than that, it's somebody got a good deal.
I'll say 6,500. Oh man, 43.20.
Yeah, somebody
Oof.
got a good deal.
Wow.
Yeah, they did.
All right, we got 2 more. Actually, 1 more. Now
Good.
this for what I don't know why, but this is one of my all-time favorite pages. Oh, whatever. It's gonna make me sign in. That's bullshit. I'm already logged in. You piece of shit. All right, so I can't zoom in until after. But you guys know the page.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why, but I redrew this little picture of Colossus right here. I studied this page so much that I have all of it burned in my head. For some reason, that image of Colossus is my all-time favorite. Like, I don't know why, but like that pose is like burned in my head.
Oh, so this is from when the Reavers attacked the X-Men in the Outback.
Yes.
So Colossus was just drawing Betsy nude.
That's right.
She was. Oh, dude, this is just before this is when they had to go to. They got caught with their pants down and had to go through the Siege Perilous thing.
Yeah. One of the best stories ever told in a comic book.
This is the last appearance of Betsy Braddock, white girl, for a long time.
For years.
Yeah.
So, and I'll enlarge this in a minute, but I can't do it unless I.
And it's the early appearance of Jubilee, because Jubilee was there sneaking around.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So on the page, you've got the Reavers, you've got
Lady
Lady
Deathstrike.
Deathstrike.
Deathstrike, you've got Colossus.
I loved those issues. I remember there's one issue that it's a Jim Lee cover inked by Bill Sienkiewicz, and the interior is Rick Leonardi inked by Kent Williams.
Uh-huh.
And it's in this storyline, but this I think it's the issue after this one. 4,000, and I feel like I'm lowballing.
Yeah, I'm going to say 7.
Guys, I got to step away for a sec. Be right back.
Okay.
No worries.
Notice how it says make an offer to the owner for 11,000 or more.
Oh, so $11,000?
No, I mean,
That was probably a reserve or something they put on it.
I'm going to say 7.
9,000.
9,000.
All right, ready? 7,800.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
So look, this is, I don't know why. That image of Colossus right there.
Yeah.
Just did it for me. I don't know why. It's tiny. One of the things I love about Silvestri during this period, and one of the things I'd like to emulate, is like all of his characters were really small. He didn't really draw. He would draw like big panels as he moved into Wolverine, but this was more like old school comic strip where the characters were small, and it was just like this is a tiny little drawing on a curvature of the earth. You know what I mean? There's nothing there.
Yeah, he's on it. That's right. This isn't the one where he was drawing Betsy nude. This is he was outside painting something.
Right? Look at that.
Dude, that shit is dope.
Look how good those sketches. They're like they're not even drawings, they're like sketches of Reavers. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But what you need to know is there.
Yeah, everything.
And they feel alive.
They really do. I just love the way he draws back then, man. This stuff, I really was disappointed when he started mimicking Jim Lee a little bit.
This with the Scott Williams Jim Lee style.
Yeah, the Cyberforce style did not do it for me. You know, like
it was good. I just like the raw energy of this.
Right. This is more raw, more energetic. It just had life to it, man.
His new stuff is more raw.
Yeah.
But it's got lots of hatching.
Yeah. Pretty cool, right?
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, so good. So that's what I got for you guys tonight on this. You know?
Yeah, I'm back.
No worries. Andrew, I got a drawing to show, a sketch that I'm working on for Rageous, that if people haven't seen it in Discord, I'll share because I know Andrew hasn't seen it. But Andrew, what were you were picking up some stuff at the comic shop, right?
Yeah, I picked up some covers of ones that we discussed last week. After looking at the covers, so I did pick up a few comics. Read them all. I'm willing to pick up the next issue of a couple of them, but not all of them. So, you gonna show us your sketch?
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm pulling it up. I was bouncing the ball to you so that you could actually like
pull it out
for a minute while I could get the sketch. So this is a sketch of
Drew does not vent. Okay, Drew is not a placeholder or a bridge storyteller for you, Todd.
Andrew, please continue to talk in third person. I love it. It's so good.
You guys should be worried.
So this is
Drew is not happy.
Drew is not happy. Talk to your wife like that. Just stay in character, please. So this is a sketch for Rageous. He asked for Dead Step, and so I have done the sketch. I gotta print it out, and then I do some more drawing on it, and then I'll ink it. I swear I'm actually gonna do a version for myself. Like I still want to try a faster style because I'm so tight with my inks. But this is Dead Step, and I put them on kind of like I put the logo back there so you can kind of see stuff. So this is the sketch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
Thank you. So
I like that a lot more than the Silver Mannequin, I'll have to admit.
Solar Mannequin?
Solar Mannequin, whatever.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it, dude. It's good.
I'm digging it. I'm having fun with it. Right. So this is coming pretty soon. I gotta finish off a little bit, a couple things, and then I'm gonna print it on to Bristol and sketch it out and ink it up. And I like how I wanted to bend them over a little bit so I could kind of add like where the knife go. No, Avery. Oh no.
Drew approves. Bend him over.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, so you know where the knives go.
Yeah. No, that's just how you take communion in the Church of Drew.
That's right. You just bend over. Willie D says, "So dope." Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. So this is, it took me a minute to figure out the knives, because on the card they're serrated, and it's so hard to like as I'm drawing with different angles now, like, and this is one of the things you'll notice with characters and everybody. This is with every character, but like, the more you draw the character, the more you start to hone in on what works with the character, right?
Uh-huh.
So like for this one, I decided to give him like a little bit of a mustache. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
He's got like just a little bit, like not a Fu Manchu. Is there something you call it, like where it's just like
The
a little on the
handlebars?
side? You know?
Handlebars?
Yeah, kind of like a little handlebar thing.
Yeah, doesn't the other guy Jackson have those too?
You might, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out. They'll look different once I'm done, but
yeah.
But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm working on right now. On top of the tabletop RPG and Web3 Comic Con and everything else. Willie D says that's not what you think. All right, Andrew, you're up.
You have to bend over for Holy Communion.
Oh
Right.
no!
All right.
Kicked.
Drew thought that was funny. Bring him back.
Nice.
Anybody else?
Dusty has the best job.
I do.
So I picked up 5 comics this past week. The first one was Mark Millar and
Wait. I'm gonna pin you. Hold on. There you go.
was Mark Millar and Frank Quietly's Ambassadors #1, which this issue, though it was good, suffered from the same thing every first issue tends to suffer from. You want more. You want more. You get, it's a tease. There's not enough meat in this. This story will probably be fantastic when it's trade, like as a graphic novel or a trade paperback. But the first issue has me interested enough where I'll buy the second one.
I think
that's what it's.
Do you
all about.
agree with my assessment that that's Frank Quietly's best artwork he's ever done?
No,
Really?
no.
You don't think, dude? What do you?
It's up there. It's fantastic, Frank Quietly, but there's an issue from the Multiversity series that he did.
Yeah.
The whole like several pages was literally
The reverse
an assassination, reverse assassination, and that whole thing was gorgeous from start to finish. And you start reading it, and you're like, "What the hell is happening?" And as it goes on, you realize what's happening, and the whole thing is being done. The whole image is being told backwards.
Yeah.
And by the time you get to the punchline, which is the fact that the guy's shooting somebody and assassinating somebody, you're like, holy crap, you got to go back and reread it, relook at it all over again, because when it hits you in the face. And it was only just a couple of pages, but it was gorgeously, beautifully told and done. And this is
He's
good.
one of the best. I think Frank Quietly is one of the best visual storytellers in the medium today.
Yeah. Next up is No One #1 from Image Comics.
Was it good?
I'm on the fence. There's a lot of setup to it, but it's like it seems like it's an extra thick book. It's got more art in it, more story in it for $3.99. The main character looks good, but he's barely in the story. It's a lot of journalists and newspaper people talking, and there's a lot spent on setting it up because there's multiple characters and there's a lot of stuff going on, and there's a lot of backstory that they have to reveal to you to bring you up to speed on what's going on in the story. I don't know. I'll check out the second issue when it comes out. If there's more action, more art in it that I like, I'll pick it up. Otherwise, if it's a lot of the same old as this issue, I'm probably done with it after issue 1. Which I know you didn't want to hear that because I think you thought the character looked good. One of the things that killed me about it, I'm going to show this to you.
Yeah, please.
And this is a very much a modern comic storytelling trope. The title page
Is that a double page spread? Oh
is
yeah,
a double page spread of the
Yeah.
character, right? The next page is the same exact image, just without the titles.
Oh, that's stupid. Like the titles can't kind of fade in and fade out, kind of a thing.
Yeah, it's literally
That's lame.
Yeah, that's fake.
it's very cheap in the long run. I mean, I like both I like both spreads, but you literally paid money for the same pages twice. The same splash page, the same double splash page twice.
Yeah.
So I liked the full image without the lettering, but I felt like I got cheated. You know,
I really don't like double page spreads unless they serve a big moment.
well,
and
there
that's
was
just-
no big
that's-
moment there.
Yeah, exactly. So
That was just an image.
yeah. And
Next-
and I only like them in floppies. If you're planning on doing something as a graphic novel, like it's how it's supposed to be presented, I hate
Yeah.
them.
Next up was one that Avery liked the cover,
I do like the cover.
I do like that cover. Yeah.
but this one, honestly, had I flipped through the art inside, I would have put it back on the shelf. The art
Really?
inside is not good. Of all these issues, of all 5 of these issues, this was literally the wokest book in the stack.
Really.
There's a trans character at the very beginning you're introduced to. There's references to how one of the young girls is a vegan and they go out to eat, and the diner says, well, we have meat and potatoes, so pick what you want. And then further in, there's references to global warming. It's like,
So you have to. It just has to be your taste, basically.
and no, I mean, honestly, the art is so bad, I'm not 100% sure what happened on several pages, to the point where you get to the very end and there's like a little twist at the end of this first issue. And I'm like, I didn't see that at all because the art doesn't show it. You know, every page, there's some page, and the artist, it's just not my thing. Just not my thing. But this is one that I will skip the next issue of, period.
I did like that cover though. The cover is cool.
Yeah.
Shame.
Fan-frickin-tastic.
Really? I thought
Indigo Children. Okay.
Fantastic. Now
Yeah.
this is another one. It's like almost double sized. There was enough teaser to what the story is about to make me go, I'm picking up the second issue, even though the art is not very strong. The art on the cover is very much the art through the entire book. It's not strong, but it tells the story well, and there's enough in it that makes me go, I'm along for the ride. At least the next issue.
Right on.
This
Okay.
was one that when we looked at the cover, it was like.
Can you open it up? Can you show the art a little bit?
The cover would get me to look at it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it did. The cover got me to look at it, and it was one of the things I hate to say it about Image is their double-sized books. Like this feels like a double-sized book. It's still $3.99, whereas in a Marvel book this size would be $6.99.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's hard to make money at Image.
Well, it looks great.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine.
It's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay.
all right.
But the story itself is what actually kept. Oh, this was probably the worst page in the entire thing. You'll notice how this character right here, this old guy, he doesn't have a mustache, but down here in this panel, he's got a mustache, a
Oh,
white
fine.
mustache,
Yeah.
and in this panel, let's see if you can see it very well. He has a mustache.
Yeah. Just
In
a
the other
coloring
panels,
mistake.
he doesn't have a mustache.
Coloring mistake.
The coloring sucks, yeah. But there's enough
Yeah, your
There's-
finger was in the way of some of that.
there's enough
Okay.
tease in this issue, which made me I like the story. The art didn't blow me away, but it was serviceable to the story. So it
Great.
was one that I will definitely grab issue number 2 when it comes out.
Which is actually the number one priority when you're drawing a comic.
Yeah, that's great news.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
excellent. I like hearing there's a good book out there. Shit.
And then last but not least, with the comic book store that I go to, you get a stamp on their little stamp card for every $10 you spend. At this point, I had picked up 4 issues, and it came to like $18. So I was only going to get 1 stamp, so I had to pick up another book in order to get 2 stamps this time. And my choices were It's Jeff from Marvel, or Harley Quinn screws up the DCU.
Yeah,
from
that
DC.
was never an option. There was no choice.
Those were my choices. Now the interior art in this is
What name is Jeff?
Faber. I forgot what the guy's name is, but it's actually really it's Amanda Connor did this cover. There were ultimate covers, but the interior art. What is his name? I think it's Frank Thierry is the writer, but the artist is, hold on.
Frank Thierry is okay. He's a good dude. He's from Marvel.
Logan Farber, Faerber.
Farber.
Yeah, but here's the opening splash page. It's cute. It's cute art.
That's all right.
Which I'm okay with, but it's very consistent through the entire book. There's action scenes. You know, the jokes were typical Harley Quinn jokes. There were a few that were there was something in here where it was like, whoa, did they just say that? You know, type of thing, like a joke that we would make during this live stream. And had it happened, Dusty would have deleted us from the stream. But there were a couple of those in here. But this is the story, the overall story. Do you guys want me to spoil the end?
Sure.
Spoilers.
The whole point of the story is she has a time machine. She goes into the future, and she meets her future self, who's kind of butch looking with the hair and all so forth. But yeah, whatever. But that's the setup for it. But it's not anything that it's not Dark Knight. You know what I mean?
What?
It's not you're gonna write home about, but the art was honestly beyond Frank Quietly. This comic had the best art in it.
Interesting.
Overall.
Interesting. All right. Yep. I will tell you one of the things that so I've been looking at so I watched cartoonist.
Is it weird that the whole time that you had me spotlighted, I had the screen blown up, so I was literally looking at myself the entire time?
Well, Druism is Druism.
Yeah.
Well, I am the leader of the Druids.
You are the leader. You are. It is okay. It is acceptable, sir.
It makes perfect sense.
I was watching a cartoonist kayfabe interview with Eric Larson because they were going through the first 3 issues of the Savage Dragon miniseries.
Yeah.
Was that a 3-issue miniseries or a 5-issue miniseries?
3 or 4. I don't remember.
5.
4?
3 or 4. Yeah.
I really, it got me wanting to find, like, I have the first issue, I think, but I don't have the other ones. And so I think it makes me want to go get the original Savage Dragon stuff, because what I realized is that his first few issues, he kind of put everything in there. Like there's like 30 characters or 40 or 50 characters in like 5 issues. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I have the issues and the trade that they put out from back then.
Yeah, there were actually, I literally just checked, and in December of last year, they released a new because his collected editions suck, like the paper and binding blew. So they just Image released Ultimate Collection Volume 1 hardcover that collects the Dragon 1 to 5 and Savage Dragon 1 to 8, and it's like $30. It's like $37, and it's 305 pages. So I may end up picking that up, or I kind of want the actual issues more than like the collected editions. So Andrew, if you have them, or if you find those early Savage Dragons, I want to see it, because I want to see I want to see the pacing of how those books were, so that maybe like while we're drawing like some adult fantasy stuff, when we put in all our characters, like maybe we can kind of like, I don't want to pack the book full of characters, but at the same time, if we can fit in a number of them, like why not do it?
Oh well, that storyline we did, about the rising of the primordials, going to require them, like almost all of them.
Yeah, it's going to require
that's going to be packed if we do that as a graphic novel.
Yeah, so you just want to you just kind of want to balance it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he actually was really good back then, man. Like
he was.
Those early Savage Dragon books are freaking phenomenal, man. Like they were really, really good books.
And they were
huge, and they were weird, and they were super comic booky. But he had some skill in those books. The
mini series was 3 issues.
Okay.
I think it was 5 issues.
3.
So there was a mini series, and there was a mini series called The Dragon, and then there was the regular series?
No, it was the 3-issue limited series, and then it went right into the regular series.
Yeah.
Which is up over 200 issues or so right now.
See, because I thought it was 3 issues as well, but then I saw the there must be something else then. Because no. Look, okay, check this out. Hold on. Because I remember it being 3 issues as well. So I'm not in disagreement, but check this out. So
I'm literally looking right at the issues.
Hold on. Then tell me what this is. So let me share the screen. Okay, so Savage Dragon Ultimate Collection Volume 2. It collects that's the Volume 2. Let me go to Volume 1 because it's okay. Collects the Dragon 1 through 5 and Savage Dragon 1 to 8.
Yeah, I think the Dragon was like it was like a limited series, but I think it came out much later.
Now here's the question that I have, because here's the Dragon, right? 1996, issue 1 to 5. Issue 1. Now I don't recognize this cover, so I was like, okay, maybe it's something else that I don't recognize, right?
Yeah.
I definitely don't recognize that. That's not the cover that I have. But then this is the first issue. Like that's issue number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it reprinted issues, to be honest with you, because they were all 99 cents.
Okay, so but this is like issue 1, but this was the first Dragon story, because I remember that. I remember every page of this. But then I'm like, okay, so maybe what's like issue 3, but it goes to issue 5. So issue 3 is like, again, I don't remember these covers, so these might be the reprints or something. No, it says first printing. I don't know. Maybe it was an alternate cover, but these were all the original books, right? Like these are the original books, right? So there's the Spider guy. I remember that because he was making fun of Spider-Man.
Yeah, because the original Savage Dragon, the limited series, came out in 1992.
Mm-hmm.
The ongoing series started in 93 and is still going. That series came out in 1996, and I'm pretty sure they reprinted some of the issues.
Right. Okay, so then why? So then it's like 4 is Bad Rock? But this is like, I remember these as like the really early shit. So it's hard for me to understand. Like, were the early issues just bigger and then they split them up into 6 or 5 issues or something? Just to like sell more? Is that a possibility? Like,
well, these 5 issues were kind of like a promotional thing because they were all 99 cents.
Right, but this is also the first 3 issues. Am I wrong?
I don't
like. I remember that being in the first 3 issues. So I think maybe the first 3 issues had more than 20 pages, and they just split them. I think I remember in the interview he said that had like 30 pages each, and he made a mistake because he could have just stretched out and released more comics. So I think that's what this is they just like cut it. They did some cuts.
Yeah, because that character died the end of the third issue of the first limited series.
Right.
And all his mourning was the beginning of the ongoing series.
Right. So it looks like it really was. There's some early shit. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the reprint stuff. I didn't know this, but he had a comic in his high school and they released this. They actually released this as a comic book, like his early stuff. His early book was called Graphic Fantasy. How funny is that? Hey, what's up, MK?
Hey, what up, MK?
So we went for Graphic Fantasy. We did Adult Fantasy. But
obviously he was copying you.
Yeah, no, obviously. I'm just saying. So, Andrew, do you want to share
because Bad Rock appeared in issue 3 of the Savage of the original limited series. In this series, he was issue 4.
Do you want to show that those covers? KG says going to make me go dig up my original Savage Dragon books. Those original Savage Dragons books are super good, dude.
Yeah, I know. I think I stopped buying the book when he did the vote if they should get married.
Yeah, his new stuff is kind of trash. I'll be honest. I got inspired and I went to look at his new stuff and I was like, oh boy.
Oh, dude, it's snowballs and.
Yeah, it's all weird sex stuff. I don't know what happened to him. It's the same book, but it's like he has this Asian girl fetish, and every time this Asian girl shows up in his books, which is every issue,
because it's his son's wife.
It's just weird.
It's Savage Dragon's son's wife because the son is the main character.
Yeah, but dude's Eric Larson's in the 60s or something now. Just get over the Asian fetish thing. Come on, man. It's not cute. It's not funny. It's just weird.
Was the original limited series first issue.
That's what I have. That's what I remember. The best cover. Such a good cover.
And this was issue 2.
Right. This is what I remember. Yeah.
And then issue 3, which had Bad Rock.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
And then
where's issue 1 of the regular series?
I'm getting there.
That's issue 1, yeah.
Yep.
So good, dude. Look how good that is. I loved his stuff, man. I loved his early Dragon stuff.
Oh, it was
really
fun.
Good. It's so fun. I kind of want to infuse a little bit of this energy into some of our AF books. It's so good. Look at that. That issue number 10 I have that as an ash can. Why are
this one's funny.
That's the Jim Lee.
That's the Jim Lee one. The one that doesn't exist.
What do you mean it doesn't exist?
He redid it and made a whole new issue number 13.
Oh yeah, he didn't want someone else. He didn't want to break his own run.
Yep. See, this was it right here.
Yeah, he redrew. There's 2 number 13s because he didn't want another artist to break his run as the only art. He's done by himself. He's done over almost 300 issues by himself. He's got 40 more issues to go until he hits 300, which I also don't understand. Did he take a break or something? Because Spawn is over 340 or something, like a good 60, 70 issues ahead of him or something.
I think we looked at this in the past. There was a time when he was doing 10 issues a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because writing it and drawing it and inking it yourself is a shit ton of work.
Yeah, you need to take 2 months off.
It's more like 2 months just to catch up.
Yeah, probably.
And again, he's probably really fast because his stuff now is.
Well, his new stuff is absolute trash.
265 is the most current issue that they have listed here.
Yeah, that doesn't compare.
That's not a bad cover, but I'm telling you, the interior does not look like. Here, I'll show you. Let's look at it. Let's look. Let's check it out. Hold on. Well,
here's the Gary Frank alternate cover.
God, Gary Frank is awesome.
Yeah, he's nuts. What's with that short fin?
That's what
That's
he
the original.
That's the
original.
I know, but I hate it. That's a good cover. That's a good cover. No joke.
that's
Who did that?
That's a dope ass cover.
Jason Sean Alexander alternate cover.
That doesn't surprise. Oh,
The last issue, I did buy an issue that's like the penis getting bit off by the chick's coach issue a few years ago. It was terrible.
all right. So let's just look. I don't want to. I mean, the cover is actually not too bad. Look at that. That's hilarious. His covers are not bad. I mean, he puts more work into his covers than the interior of the book. That's kind of a trash cover. I mean, give the man credit. He's drawing he's just drawing a ton of stuff.
He's a hack.
I just well that cover blows.
Ugh.
That's all right. That's kind of cute. He's doing some Archie stuff. That's fun. All right, here. Let me show you this real quick. So this one is All right, so let's look at this is the most recent issue, 265. All right. There's your TNA, page 1. Oh, God. I don't know what happened to this dude. That's actually not too bad. It looks like he might have tightened up. His last issue before this was trash, but this is still pretty not.
Oh man, that looks monstrous.
Yeah, this is not. I mean, you see how he's not like, it's not the same guy. You know what I mean?
What the hell's wrong with the fin? Did it get chopped or something?
Look, he's like photostatting backgrounds, Avery.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
Yeah,
that's fine. Everybody does that these days. But what's with Dragon's fin?
I don't know. He's also using a lot of weird photo reference. Like he's noticed how he started to not she's using weird shortcuts
and not blending them well.
Yeah,
because he's not if he were to re-ink all that in his style on top, you wouldn't catch it.
Right. But you see, this is what he's doing now. This is not Eric Larson's drawing. That is a photograph that he's referencing and maybe kind of tracing over or kind of getting the idea for. You know what I mean? And he does that. He's done that in the last few books where it's obviously a photograph and not an Eric Larson drawing. I mean, I don't blame the guy. He's drawn 265 issues. He can do whatever the hell he wants. But this is how he draws. You know?
Yeah, he's not taking time to blend the two things.
It's really turning more into a comic strip than a comic book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wait, the baby's getting chopped in the head?
Yeah, that's cool, I guess. He just does that all the freaking... He's just weird.
I don't understand the short fin in art.
There's the Asian chick and she's got to have a
camel toe
or some shit. He just has this thing for this chick. I don't know why his drawings have to be so weird.
Oh, that was that comic you recommended. Andrew has it. What's it called?
Oh, Todd, what was the comic you recommended? Oh yeah, it was the Frank Quietly one, Andrew.
Andrew, you have it right there.
The Ambassadors.
The Ambassadors. Yeah, I'll show a page from it or two. I don't want to totally look. He even has to. I didn't even know what I was pausing on. There's a full news shot there.
Listen, that does not fit in the way that he originally established this book.
That's what I'm saying. It's just
it's become something different.
Yeah, well, and it's okay. It's been 30 years. It doesn't have to be the same, but there's no reason for showing nudity and like it's just weird. Yeah,
if this was a Lobo comic, I'd have been like, okay.
Do you guys want to see some really freaking weird Savage Dragon art?
Yeah, hold on.
Really
Look
quick.
this is the last issue though. Look how fast this was drawn. Like, look, you see how it's just like kind of. He's not even. I don't even know if he's using pencil at this point. Like, he might just
become a parody of himself.
It is, right? Like, look how fast that is. Like, I get it. He wants to do it. He wants to kind of do it fast, but like, this is not like.
What is that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you look at the first, like, this is what I mean. Like, that is not Eric Larson. That doesn't look anything like Eric Larson, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like he went back and became like what we were doing when we were 15 because we were like, you know, young and dumb.
This is somebody trying to do an Eric Larson impression, a bad one, and trying to be edgy about it.
I mean, look at that. It looks super indie. Like, it's not pro anymore, which is weird. I mean, I'm sure he could be pro. I mean, obviously he's a pro. He's a fucking legend. But like,
that right there. That's an Eric Larson.
That's an Eric Larson woman. That's how he draws Mary Jane Watson and everything else. There's another shot in here, if I remember, that was really strange. Giant hands. It's weird though, right?
What is? I don't understand what I'm looking at, dude.
It's really weird, dude. Like, that's awesome. This double page spread is cool. It's still weird. Big heads and like little bodies. Like, he's just
he's lost his fucking mind.
Yeah, he's doing some weird shit, man. It's a weird book. But then like that last one, the one that you just saw, he actually looked like he drew it. Like, he actually was like trying to draw it. This one, it was like whatever.
There was a time Savage Dragon was set to become a really fantastic long-running superhero comic,
right?
And then now it's something else that
I found the first three, by the way. Those are repeats. But then you look at this and you're just like, hell yeah, man! Look at that. Are you kidding me? Look how good that looks.
Scroll down, can't see.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, dude.
Like, that's badass, dude.
Yeah,
it's so different.
Yeah,
I mean, I know he's older, but come on, man.
As someone who doesn't know very much about comics, that last one was terrible. Just terrible.
Right. And I mean, maybe it's because
this is the same dude.
Yeah, it's the same guy. But it doesn't look anything like it. Like, that's just sick. That looks great.
This is a guy who was trying to make the best superhero comic he could make and sell it to you.
Yeah, and now he's just like, I just want to draw my book, hit my goal, and go home.
Yeah, and now it's just become almost a weird fetish of his. To draw this comic and
like this compared to this stuff, like,
yeah, that's fantastic. That's cool. That's fun.
Like,
this is like,
that's just terrible.
Yeah, punching a clock. I mean, yeah,
it really is just punching a clock. Like, this is like, you look at this compared to this, and it's not even night and day, dude. That's a badass panel right there.
Yeah, this was drawn by a guy that really wanted to sell you something that you would enjoy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all for weird shit, but why take a character that's this and turn it into that? Like, if he wanted to do weird, fucked up shit,
do a different book.
Let Dragon be Dragon, and then create the other project that's the voice for the weird shit. It doesn't make sense to me to basically ruin this.
I love this, dude. Like, this. So just context. So this is Bedrock, who changed his name to Badrock because of copyright. So Dragon jumps over, kicks him in the back, busts him through a wall, so your eye goes all the way over, and boom, right into the water. Dude's made of concrete, so he's just gonna like basically drown, right? Hope he can swim, and then he realizes he can't because he's solid rock. It's like rats. And this giant guy is actually like a teenager. So he's like 13 and a giant body. So Dragon goes to save him, right? And Badrock beats the crap out of him down there. That's so funny, dude. Like, it's such a good thing. Like, he's trying to save him, and he still has to fight for it. You know? Just great. It's just great stuff. Like, just excellent stuff. Look at that. It's so good. It's not even the same universe, is it?
No, it doesn't seem like that.
It's not even like the coloring is worse. Like, everything is worse.
Like, people have gotten better at, like, that was early digital coloring where everybody thought it was bad, but this has somehow gotten worse when most people have gotten better at digital coloring.
Yeah.
How do you fuck that up?
But he's anal, so you know he likes the new stuff better than his old stuff, which is weird to me.
That stuff right there, that is fucking amaze tits.
Yeah, right. It's freaking crazy. He was really good at action. Good at action.
This is totally something. If you want to do a superhero comic,
look at this.
This is something you should look at and emulate.
This is how fun this book was, dude. He says, "Okay, that's enough. All right, stop. Okay, knock it off, you dork. Jeez," because again, this guy is like just a big kid. He says, "Okay, I've stopped. Now, what the hell is all about? The whole book is a fight book. Take it easy, man. I just wanted to see if you were tough enough to join Youngblood," which is like Rob Liefeld's character, because this is Rob Liefeld's character, another creator's character.
Yeah.
He busts him through a wall, stands on him, and says, "That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard." And he says it happens in Marvel Comics all the time.
Yeah, that was a common trope in comics.
Yeah, totally.
That good guys would fight because one of them wanted to see if the other one was tough enough to join a team or something.
So such a good comeback though, you know.
Yeah, because the Savage Dragon's a cop.
Yeah.
And Bedrock just did all that property damage and all that destruction.
So good, right?
For something stupid like that, and he's just like, "You idiot."
Such a good book, man. So yeah, I was looking at this. I'm gonna have to like really jump in and kind of see if I can.
Those books are good.
They're really good.
I forgot how good they are.
You forget because he's such a weirdo now, but like these books are freaking great, dude.
You forgot who he used to be. It's like fucking Eric Larson used to be fucking Eric Larson.
That's right. Where's that double page spread?
Is that two different people?
There's supposed to be a double page spread in here, but they didn't. Where's that double page spread? There it is. Look at that shit.
Yeah,
that's just fucking sick. That's just sick.
Yeah, it's great.
So good. And that was his kind of like attack on Spider-Man because he just got off the Spider-Man book.
Yeah.
Such a good character. Anyway, all right, I'll stop sharing. But
no, it's wonderful.
Yeah. You forget how good these books were, right?
Yeah. Like, this is everything you want.
Yeah.
In a comic, like, there's stuff in here that's transgressive and gross, but in the appropriate way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this bad guy who's doing bad shit, he has the gross stuff.
That's right.
And here comes our hero.
Yeah. And it's just the reason I wanted to look at these is because, like, in this first 3 issues, there's like dozens of characters. Like, here's another character.
Yeah, Super
Patriot. More characters. That, like, he arrives. Look, there's a whole super group of bad guys. Like,
yeah, dude.
Right?
And he
like,
fights a whole room full of them, dude.
This one, look, this is how dope this is. Hold on. Look at this. So he's like, hostages, I'm here, now let them go. Right? And you're like, okay, so there's blood. Like, they're really, like, because in Marvel Comics, you couldn't really show blood. So you're like, okay, there's like a...
Yeah.
Katie says, love a good wham. And MK is the punch o'clock. Yeah. Like, look at this. So this dude, this is how I love this. I'd never seen this before. These bad guys just start chucking people at him. Take them. They're tossing hostages because they're super powered. They're just chucking people across the room. And I saw in an interview, this guy right here, is Eric Larson's dad. Like, look how good that is.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And there's like thump, wump, thump, clock, like just like.
And he's trying to catch him. He's
Yeah,
trying.
go limp, like just breaking them. They're all like hitting. There's just bloody parts back there. Isn't that great?
Oh yeah.
God, man, he really is good at those action poses, isn't he?
Dude, it
Well,
was a fantastic comic.
Look at that. He stops dead in his tracks. He holds up a kid, and like it's like the action he just stops like dead in the tracks.
It really was a classic superhero comic, but written for adults.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were all out of high school. Most of his big audience was late teens, early to early mid-20s.
Yeah. And then like he stops dead in his tracks just because he sees the kid, and then does a fucking flip and grabs him by the face and just like throws him into the concrete while he's kicking this other dude in the face. Like, come on, dude. Come on. And it's like crunches him. Isn't that crazy?
It was bonkers, dude.
And then you've got this guy Mako with a shark head is like stupid freak. This comedy, dude. Like smart, funny, really good.
Over the top, ridiculous, but in a great way.
Well, of course, it's a comic book. They don't have to like, why has he got spikes all over his fucking shoulder? Because it looks cool and that's it.
Yeah.
It's a comic book. It's not supposed to make sense like that. It's just looks cool. That's it. It's macho. It's LaFeld calls it macho. Comic books are supposed to be macho. You know? Just sick. Yeah, he really outdid himself on these books, man. He was proving himself. Ugh. Anyway, I could look at these all night. I think the early Savage Dragon, this mini series, and probably maybe the first like half a dozen, 12 issues maybe of the actual run are probably some of my all-time favorite comics.
It's
if
really good.
If I'm being honest, you know.
You forget that fucking Eric Larson used to be Eric fucking Larson.
I know.
You know, it's two different things. It's two different people.
It really is. He's kind of a psychopath now. You know, he's kind of nuts. But like, you know, that original. I mean, 263 issues ago, he was really.
Yeah.
He was really good.
The old even like ain't what she used to be.
It's true. I mean, even like issue 12, 13, 14, 15 of the original Savage Dragon series is like pretty on point, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty on point.
Insane.
You forget, right? Yeah, MK says you either die a hero or you live long enough to become the villain.
Jack Kirby never became the villain.
Well, that's right. Well, it's because he died a hero.
Yeah. But he, you know, dude lived to be, an old man.
Yeah, but he went through a lot of fun.
He never went crazy.
He never went crazy, but his art definitely fell off a cliff. Like,
sure, age. Eric Larson isn't old enough to fall off that cliff, really.
Yeah,
that hard.
That's
that
true.
hard.
Yeah,
I understand if it's a hard down version.
Yeah. No, he fell off pretty hard. Unnecessarily hard.
Yeah.
Man, so good. I could scroll through this shit all night. All right, I should stop. So, it's really hard. Like their early books are really good, man.
Yeah.
What else we got tonight, guys?
I've got the first 2 pages I can show the people.
Yeah, let's do it. Comic art. Let's do it.
Yeah. All right.
Original art, Avery's art. This is a packed show tonight. We had original art from me. We had comics from Andrew. We had heritage auction stuff.
These are inks of my inks on Dan Dahl's pencils.
Okay.
For the People Ash Can that is a part of the damn it, the Lost Pages Book 3
Got it.
campaign, which is on Indiegogo now.
Zoom it up. Let's see it.
These are my inks on Dan Dahl's pencils.
Yeah, those look so good, man. It does look like a. Did you use it like a I know it's digital, but did you use like a quill pen?
No, I didn't ink these digital.
These are traditional.
Yeah, I use Copic.
Really?
I use Copic pens.
KG says, "Do you remember Pitt?" Yeah, man. We just saw. We were looking at Pitt pages earlier. Dale Keown's Pitt is freaking amazing. He's coming out. He's actually re-releasing Pitt. The book is going to be coming out probably, I don't know, next year maybe. But yeah, Dale Keown is a freaking man. And Pitt, I've got I think all, was it 13 issues? 12, 13 issues? He did a good run. That looks great, Avery. And this is traditional too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks great, man.
It's so good.
Thank you. Yeah, Dan's stuff is really good.
Yeah, I like that fade, like a light on the bricks. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. He had that marked as just black. I did all the hatching. I was like, no, I'm going to fill this full of hatching.
Yeah, that's cool. Like brick texture.
Yeah. Oop.
Yeah, that's sick, dude.
Yeah. On Indiegogo.
We got to get the link. We'll start sharing links.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh
there
yeah.
it goes. MK says Lost Pages. Link is in the creator corner if people are interested.
Oh yeah, because if you go look on Indiegogo, they are
shadow banned.
Shadow banned. Yeah.
Yeah. So which is
thank you, MK.
Which is incredibly bad. I'll never understand it. But yeah, if you go to the Adult Fantasy Discord, you go into the creator corner channel. Avery posted the link to definitely go support. Good people.
The link is there for that and for the White Leopard sign up.
Yep.
That book's going to be coming out soon. That's going to be on fundmycomic.com.
So, and fundmycomic.com is kind of like a self-hosted Indiegogo.
Yeah, it's a new crowdfunding site, and independent from Kickstarter and Indiegogo.
Tis the future, man. Roll your own software.
Yeah.
You know, that's the future. Freaking awesome, man. So,
all right, so we wrapping up.
Andrew wants to go. Andrew doesn't care about anything else. He's like, I want to leave.
I got videos I got to make for tomorrow. So,
Andrew, preach to your flock. Oh, KG said 20 issues. Maybe I don't have all the issues.
Go out and be good. That's all I ask.
That's it?
Yes.
Oh.
Be good.
That's kind of nice.
Be good to one another.
If you can't be good, at least be good at it.
That's a good Averyism. All right. Well, everybody.
No. If you can't be good, don't get caught.
If you can't be good, at least make the 6 o'clock news.
Thanks, everybody, for showing up. Another Friday in Adult Fantasy.
Bye. Drive fast, take chances.
MK says be excellent. Drive fast, take chances.
You only live once, unless you're me, and I come back after 3 days.
That's right. And,
screw and share.
Screw and share. That's right. Screw and share.
That's his new slogan for his scam channel.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's what we put on the T-shirt where Andrew is doing.
Oh, Druism, screw and share. Perfect.
Oh, it's not what you think.
It's not what you think.
It's exactly what you think.
It seems to go there. Anyway, guys, love you all. Happy Friday, Nerd Den. See you here. Well, next week we're not going to be here because we're going to be in NFT NYC. We'll work it out with Andrew and Avery and Zach, and maybe we can hook it up or put it on their channel or just set it up for here. Maybe we can pipe in. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But Have a great Easter, MK. Yeah, guys, love you. Take care. Love each other. Screw and share. See you later. Bye.
Bye.